Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. The campaign quest for season 2 here in Blood of the Sands is done, and we've got a new festival, a returning festival this year. If you recognize this tent, you know exactly what it is. It is the MedleyFaire, the fair full of fishing and music. Yeah, weird combination, I know, but hey. Weird is good, right? So what do you need to do? Well, I'm gonna find that out myself. But first off, daily, make sure to go to the capitals, guys, and pick up these chests. So you get 3 exquisite packets and baskets. So let's see what's actually in here. So coin and token, okay. Okay, really nice. So a bunch of tokens. We get a pattern, and coin and token, and a premium token as well. MedleyFaire token. And big coin. Okay, really nice. Around 2,000 golds there. Easily completed. Now, picking up these also gives reputation. I think it was 50. Something. Now, after you did that, you can also see that there is uncharted fast travel points. Wow. That is kind of weird. I thought we would keep them from last year, but apparently that's not the case. So next up, we are gonna fast travel to all 4 locations so we can fast travel in between. And I cannot wait to see what cosmetics they've got for us this year. We do have some lore here. So there we go. Part 2 is this meeting. We saw another one over here. Second one, menu, and yeah, you can pause the video if you want to look at it. So feasting tide, we got menu, and we've got the smell of fish. There we go. MedleyFaire Maestro, you are back. What do you got for me?
Oh my, who's this? A hero? A legend? Come to visit my humble little MedleyFaire. I'm charmed, honored, truly delighted to meet you.
It doesn't seem like he recognizes me, which kind of sounds strange. I'm gonna need to look into this, but I have a feeling this is exactly the same like they said last year. This doesn't look humble to me.
Such flattery. I'll be your master of ceremonies during this joyous time. Music, fishing, dancing, feasting. Oh, you'll find my summer villages full of revelry.
Okay, you throw parties all over Eternum.
Oh, of course. I've expanded festivities to Everfall, Monarch's Bluffs, Windsward, and Weaver's Fen for your celebratory convenience.
Windsward is not in here.
Find an instrument, any instrument, and help me fill the air with music.
Why would they give him the voice for Windsward when Windsward is not in here? Everfall, Monarch's Bluff, Brightwood, and Weaver's Fen. Alright, find an instrument, help me fill the air with music. I accept, my dear friend. And let's go. So we collect Azot flute in Summer Village, collect guitar in Summer Village. This is exactly the same as last year. That would be a little bit shameful if you ask me, honestly. If they just did a rinse and repeat. It doesn't need to change that much, but like, oh, welcome back, my friends. I saw you and instantly recognized you from last year, or something like that. But yeah, this is kind of peculiar. We got one more over there and one more over there. Let's pick this one up first. There we go. The guitar. Now, I already have music instruments from last year. So it's kind of strange that he doesn't just see this as, oh, you already have music instruments. Well, good. Can you play me a song, please? Well, I guess this way it works for new players as well, right? Maestro?
Yes, now you're ready to revel. I've always loved music. To my tunes.
Somebody getting tokens is
Especially this
interrupting
time
with...
of year, when the eternum sturgeon returns to our shores.
Okay, let's complete.
Now, I speak of no humdrum fish. The eternum sturgeon is the fairest creature in the sea, and fortune favors any who catch one. But first, you'll need a fat, adorable little Maudlinbug for bait.
Maudlinbug, what an odd name.
Why, I devised it. I thought it fitting for the little glittery creatures. Some of my guests find their constant droning tiresome, but the bugs have their uses. Their dust for decorations, their bodies for sturgeon bait.
Well, that's convenient. Let's wait a little bit on the tokens from the dude that's singing here. So my friend can talk again.
Oh, isn't it? As though the seasons themselves wish us to make merry. I'll teach you a little tune of my own creation. Maudlin bugs find it irresistible. Then once they're swarming, snap! You can gather maudlin bugs to your heart's content.
Okay, let's accept
You
the
needn't
quest.
worry about staying in tempo or on pitch. It's really the festive spirit that counts. Oh, and do be careful of the maudlin dust. It tends to cling to one's clothes.
Yeah, I do believe that this is exactly the same one as last year. Open map M to search for Maudlinbug Swarm. So if we open the map and we scroll a little bit down, you can see already this one has a green glow around it. So this one is already somebody playing at. This one has no green glow around it, so nobody playing. And if we scroll in, it's kind of sad. I say this for every event, but the marker, it should be bigger once you scroll in, right? But yeah, as you can see, guys, they are pretty plenty all over the place. So I'm gonna check out one next to a fast travel point. That is... I think this one is pretty close by. Let's fast travel there. And quest updated. Travel to the nearest Maudlinbug Swarm. So it does recognize that I'm fast traveling to one. So where is this one? Should be around here somewhere. Really? I'm right on top of it. There are some bugs, it seems. So yeah, this is rather strange though. This is the third one I visit. And they're not here, guys. Look at the vivid colors. The blue to green. Holy crap. It's beautiful, but we don't have any bugs. The nearest. Okay, so let's go to the nearest then. Let's do exactly what it says. So we picked up our quest here. The nearest is this one, but somebody's already playing it. So I'm not really sure. Apprentice 2. Apprentice 2. Yeah, let's go here and let's walk here. See if this works. Is there a marker on my map where I need to go before I go any further? No. Oh, I can see the glow. I can see the glow in the distance. So maybe it was simply like you need to pick one in the area where you pick the chest. The quest. Else it wouldn't recognize them, something like that. Maudlinbug Haze. So F5, we're gonna hear the song selection. Let's do this one. Ready? And you're gonna hear the baddest song ever, guys. Let's see if I can do this. Oh! Alright, I have my music off. USD, double mouse, Perfect. Man, I'm good. Yeah, it's better that I sing than no music at all, right? So 7 Maudlin bait, guys, and then we can basically play again. It's a couple times. USS. SS. Oh, that's Miss SD. I'm bad. US. It's from playing years with my arrow keys instead of QSD like a good gamer should. And there we go. 7 more. And 4 Mullen Dusts. I'm not really sure. Can we keep playing? Okay. Wonder how many I thought it was 2 last year. 2 or 3 times. And then basically a bunch of like bugs and stuff falls on the ground and you need to pick it up. But other people can pick it up as well. So a lot of people just stand near somebody that's actually playing and wait for everything to drop. So they can reap the rewards of somebody else's performance. Yeah, there we go. And now all the glitter falls and you basically run over it and pick up all the Medley dust as fast as you can. Here we go. You should be able to be fast enough to pick everything up. It doesn't last, last year at least, it didn't last that long. So 3 performances, 7 each time. Ooh, salamander slime, really nice. 7 each time, and 4 dust, really nice. Mr. Maestro.
Let's see. Maudlin dust, bags of bait. Oh, and festive spirit. My dear friend, you are finally ready for the main event. Angling for the largest, fairest, most impressive fish in all creation. The Eternum Sturgeon.
Alright, complete the quest.
I must warn you, the Eternum Sturgeon may be the finest fish you ever caught, but they can be a bit challenging. And of course, you won't be the only angler seeking to land a prize.
So what do you do with all this sturgeon?
Oh, don't bring the fish to me, heavens no. I'm an appalling chef. Oh, but Claudia and Kartik are magnificent culinarians, and 2 of my favorite people. Oh, they've really outdone themselves with this year's feast.
So they'll cook up my catches?
Exactly. Beyond the thrill of the catch, our chefs will reward you handsomely for each sturgeon you bring back. My dear, how about catching 3 sturgeons for our chefs to get started? Aren't you hungry?
Sounds good.
Remember, 3 Eternum sturgeon, and they won't bite unless you bait them with maudlin bugs.
And that's where we need those bugs for, guys. Because they are basically, if we go into inventory, fishing, they are bait. I know last year I saved up like 200, 300 before I actually started fishing. And then, well, yeah, like I said before, then I found the spot near Barnacles, which we had like a bait farm, and we had to fish there as well. So I'm gonna fast travel there. It doesn't use Maudlinbug to catch a Eternum sturgeon in any open water source or Eternum sturgeon fishing hotspot. So I'm gonna go back there, see if it is still the case, see if this is still a spot where we can find those fishes. So they used to, yeah, I think they are. To go up, yeah, there we go. So I used to stand on this rock here. And there is one spot that is actually like a little bit higher. And you need to stand on that spot, else your fishing pole basically doesn't throw. You need to like stand right above the water, I think. Let's see, where's my fishing pole? There we go. So a good bait, you do need to get bait, freshwater, saltwater. So you can fish in both with them. I do believe this is saltwater. Okay, let's confirm. So fish baited. Hold the cast. I'm holding the cast, but there's no bar. Oh, that's because I'm See, now it works. See, you need the stand that is way above it. It's been a while since I last fished, guys, so... But yeah, there is like a spot you need to stand like exactly above the water. Because if you're standing too deep in the water, like you saw before, it doesn't work. Sportsman spoils. Oh, we can get these from fishing as well. Okay. See if I can get that. No, that's not the right spot. Yeah, there we go. Landing on a hot spot. Perfect. Let's see if we can bring in a sturgeon without losing it. So we needed to catch 3, right? Now these come in sizes as well, of course. Medium, small, and big. This is a small one. And 7 event XP. So something where here. Yeah, perfect. And as you can see, it doesn't really take that long to actually like wheel them in, right? And to actually catch them. They bite pretty fast. Ooh, that was a little close there. And one more. I think this is a big one. Large one. Yes, look at that. So 15 event reputation. And this is also like really good. If you don't have fishing up yet, this is like the perfect time to actually get your fishing up. I do think that I'm gonna equip my fishing gear for when I'm gonna start fishing. This is gonna help me out a little bit. But I'm not really sure if it's necessary for this event. The small one. Oh, medium. Okay. So small one 7, medium 10, and a large one. Look at size. Was that medium? And then yeah, there we go. So they're gone. And basically we need to talk to the MedleyFaire Maestro. And later on I'm gonna come back here, guys, and we're gonna check out because from every time I check out, there's no Medley bugs here. So I might have changed that. But I also want to check out how long it takes for the pools to respawn. Because that's basically what I also did. I waited here, fished the pools till I could get more bait. And then fish the pools again, get more bait, fish the pools again. And was rinse and repeat, right? And that's kind of what you want to find on the map. A spot where you can end fish and get bait close to one another. To recall to house, let's go back to the Maestro.
Oh, such magnificent specimens almost look too lovely to eat. Now, if you feel the same way, Tanaka Jin should be around here somewhere. He'll help our anglers mount catches for display.
Okay, let's complete quests.
Something's still amiss. And the sorry state of the dance floor won't do at all. What to do, whom to invite.
You keep an invite list, and yeah, this is... I think, sadly enough, this is a complete rehash. Like, this is just a copy of last year's event. And I find it a little bit sad that they did this. Probably gonna be some different rewards, I hope, but...
Not precisely. Everyone on the island is welcome to my revels, but in my eagerness, I may have
it's exactly the same as last year.
overlooked some practicalities to keep the festival running smoothly. So, first, we'll need a carpenter. One so skilled that wood trembles in her presence.
And for that carpenter, we're gonna need to chop down some wood before she actually comes here. Sounds like you have someone in mind.
Suzanne Thurber. She has a charming little workshop in the wilds. The stage can only take so much exuberant dancing. And having Suzanne on hand would spare us embarrassments or serious injuries. Please don't ask me how I know.
Alright, let's
Suzanne
accept.
may take a tiny little bit of convincing. She finds me overwhelming. Can you imagine? But not to worry, dear. I have the utmost confidence in you.
Well, thank you. And we did get a couple chests. So we've got Mount to Catch starter kits. So that has cautiously wrapped stuffing, pristine soaked wood, and assorted seagrass. Now these are all items you can actually fish up as well, guys. We've got... Let's see, we got a couple chests. Summer tackle box. Okay. So wood, a fishing pole, and common scale dust delight. Now, what does scale dust delight do for us? Grants 25% fishing XP and improves MedleyFaire fishing luck for 25 minutes. Also grants well fit for 25 minutes. So actually something you kind of want to get, like 25% increased fishing XP. That is definitely going to be useful for people who haven't got fishing to 200 yet. And then we got one more cache, and there's apprentice guitarist cache. And we get Maudlinbug Haze second guitar and first sheet. So we already learned. So, and this is also something we have basically in our inventory already. So we can trash this, salvage, and we get wood for that. And what else? Got something else for that, right? I hope. Apprentice guitar trinket. So you're gonna need these trinkets used in crafting higher tier instruments. So if you want to craft legendary instruments later on, you're first gonna need to craft an, well, get an uncommon one, then craft a rare one, then craft an epic one, and then later on you can craft the legendary one. And every time you craft one, you need to destroy it so you can get this resource, but then the higher tiers. It's kind of something like how the trophy system works, guys. So definitely interesting that I can get my hands on these this way. What's in the sportsman spoils? Because usually they contain the diamond gypsum. So no gypsum, just coins and... Okay. Let's open this one and open the next. Potent ether vial, cautious wrapping, pristine soaked, and assorted seagrass. Now, there were a couple vendors here as well, so we're gonna check out these festival cards. So you can change your premium or MedleyFaire tokens, 25, with one vial of Azot into a premium token, right? And then 3 brilliant Eternum Sturgeon scales also gives a regular token. 10 fillet also gives a token, and then the dust also gives tokens. So there's multiple ways to actually get the tokens and then change the tokens into the actual premium tokens, right? And with the tokens later on we can buy stuff over there or mount the cache. As you can see here, there's a bunch of stands that you can make to place in your house, but you need powerful ether vial, great memento stands, the horned tooth. Like, there's a bunch of, like, legendary fish you can catch in New World. And you can use these here together with the glorious memento stand and then an intense ether vial to actually craft these guys up, right? And there's a bunch of them. Large ones, medium ones, small ones. And then great memento stands. So this is to make the memento stands. And to make a medium stand, you need pristine soaked wood 10. And a magnificent one for the legendary fish, you need 15, 10, and 1. So that's where you need these resources for, guys, to actually make these armor stands. So yeah, let's go check out where we can find 4.7 kilometers away next to the fast travel point. That makes it really easy. Suzanne Weber.
Let me guess. It's that time of year.
Yes.
The master of ceremonies forgot to find a proper carpenter and they sent you to sweet talk me. Oh, don't look so surprised. It's the same story every year.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You just had the unluckiest timing. My carpenter's bench is in need of repair. Tell you what, traveler. Help me fix it, and I'll consider it payment for my services at the summer MedleyFaire.
Okay, and what do we need for that? Repair table. We don't need resources for that. Attach a vice. It seems I did gather up some wood, but it seems we didn't actually need that. Alright, so first task complete.
Huzzah! I should send you to fetch Suzanne every year.
You did.
Poor dear spends all her time with her nose to the grindstone. All work and no play makes Eternum a dull place.
That is correct.
Next, we'll need a splash of color. No such thing as too many flowers, and I know just the person. Bok Yi-jun. She's new to the island, so she may not have heard of our little party yet.
Okay, she will soon with all the noise we're making.
Yes, that's the spirit. Yi-jun lives by herself, where the flowers grow aplenty. When we first met, she told me that she wishes to spend her eternal life brightening up the land with endless fields of flowers.
That is a difficult task.
Oh, you think so? To me, it's an exquisite sentiment. Life always needs more color, especially when one lives forever. When you find Yi-jun, ask her to bring some of her best bouquets.
All right, let's accept.
We need an injection of life and color, and quick! Don't fail me now, my dear friend.
Okay, and where can we find this flower power girl? 3 kilometers away in this direction. She is next to Everfall. So let's go to Dust's Meadow. Miss Bak Yeun.
Okay, we have seeds to plant, pots to water, stems to trim, vases to clean. It never seems to end.
How can I help? And if I'm correct, I'm gonna need to collect water.
Well, I need a full-time assistant. But I can see you are not volunteering for that. You know, if you could give my flowers some water, I might be able to slip away to the MedleyFaire.
Okay. Requires water. So yeah, last year was the same thing. The closest water nearby is over here. Let's go get some water. So I picked up 55 water, guys. I have no idea how much water we actually need. I think like 3 water is more than enough.
Oh, flowers and dancing simply belong together, don't you think? I should ask Yi-jun if I can set up a stage near her flower fields next year. Carefully, I assure you.
Yeah, sure. And a last person to get.
If you don't mind meeting someone new, I have an old friend who always worries me this time of year. All furrowed brows and thunderclouds, that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. His name is Luis Morales, and he's the sweetest man I've ever met. A fine apiarist, and a bear on the dance floor, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I do, I think.
Ah, marvelous. Now, you may find Louise a touch perturbed by the Maudlinbug swarms disturbing his beehives. If there's anything you can do to put a smile back on his face, I would be forever grateful. One must cherish one's oldest friends.
Okay.
Luis and I met when he built his very first apiary. Oh, I can still remember the sunshine filtering through the first bottle of honey mead. It was unwise of us to drink the whole damn thing, but it was so worth it.
It doesn't matter if it's a rehash, guys, it still remains funny. And Suzanne Weber on the dance floor, and look at that, Bak Yeun is dancing as well. Really, really nice. We're missing a third person to be dancing here. And that is gonna be 2.1 kilometers away. Oh, I think last year there was like 20 to 40 like campsites placed near there. I'm not really sure if that was for this or not. Yeah, look at that. Like last year, the entire island was filled. The entire shore here was filled. Like everybody in the game was like building stuff up here. And let's pick up a flint, because that's what we're gonna need as well. Louise!
Shoo! Be gone, you foul-buzzing demons! Oh, No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean you. Now I've gone and insulted a perfect stranger.
It's okay, I'm here to help.
Really? Then I hope you're not frightened of bees. Mine are normally quite gentle. But these damn maudlin bugs get the bees all riled up. A little smoke should fix it.
Okay. Craft the bee smoker recipe at your camp. Can I craft the bee smoker? We need reeds and flint, guys. This is why everybody was crafting their own. The flint. Premium nightcrawler. Okay, I'll take that. More flint and then reeds. It's basically from these bulk rush, I think. If I remember correctly. Let's let everybody go away. Yeah, reeds. And craft
now
4.
I've gone and insulted a perfect stranger.
And apparently I crafted 1 more. And then we got the beehives here. Ignite the smoker jugs. 1. There we go. Number 3, 4, and last one, 5. Now all the bees are at peace again, and I will see you at the MedleyFaire.
Ah, Luis, my dear old friend. Look at the smile on his face. What's life without a little fun, hmm? Hogwash, I say.
You don't say.
Ah, now that we have honey, we need a baker who knows what to do with it. Mishka Balkunis and her sweet, summery pastries.
fourth person.
My mouth waters just thinking about it.
Like, sounds like you know everyone on Eternum.
You could say it's a life goal of mine, and now I have eternity to do it. But I digress. Mishka rarely peeks her head out of her shell. Oh, and I can't bear the thought of leaving her alone while we revel.
She may not like parties.
And if that is indeed the case, you and I shall never trouble her again. But I would consider it unacceptable to not extend an invitation.
Yeah, exactly.
Mishka should be among her clay ovens. Her pride and joy, those
You make a
are.
party, you make sure that you send an invite to everybody. Even if you know
Mishka's
that
lemon
person
bars are
might not
simply
show up.
transcendent. With how rare sugar and lemons are, I can only imagine the lengths she goes to get them.
Alright. And where do we need to go for her? Seems my quest is not updating. Oh, right over here. Yeah, that's weird. It's not updating. So we need to go to Monarch's Bluff. To Caledon Gates. See what we can help her with. Misha?
Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you waiting. Are you interested in a cake? Or a fruit tart? If not, that's all right.
You're invited to the summer MedleyFaire.
The MedleyFaire? Oh, but there are so many people there. And I have cleaning to do. But you asked so kindly, I feel awful saying no. If you help me clean, maybe I could come.
I'm gonna need to clean. Well, let's scrub the oven. It is looking dirty though. Need to scrub it again. Scrub it again. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, back to the MedleyFaire. Everybody's here! Mr. Maestro, I have no idea.
Oh, the sweet smell of lemons and
Holy crap,
sugar
we're
fills
jiggly.
the air. And you even convinced me.
Let's do that again. That's
Oh,
better.
The sweet smell of lemons and sugar fills the air. And you even convinced Mishka to do a bit of dancing. Oh, you are a revelation, a natural at the art of merrymaking.
Well, thank you. Where's fan increase?
If you'll
Okay.
indulge me, my dear friend, I have one final
fifth
guest
one?
on my mind.
Holy
Have you ever
crap,
read
dude,
any
send some
verse
letters
by
next year.
Blaise Thomas? Others may demur, but I consider him the poet laureate of Eternum.
That's a very high praise.
Yes, in fact, I own a personalized collection of his works. But when I wrote him and begged him to grace our little MedleyFaire, his response was disheartening.
So you did write him. He said no?
Far worse. He claimed he was swearing off poetry forever. Oh, I know what it's like to lose one's creative spark. 'Tis a deep well of coldest melancholy. And I hoped you could free him from it.
Okay, except...
I know it may sound daunting, but if anybody can convince Blaze Thomas to join our festivities and take up the quill once more, it's you.
Okay. Well, thank you for the trust. 300 meters away. That is... incorrect. It's 1.9 kilometers away. Alright, let's go to Dunkelberg. Mr. Poet.
Oh, the despair! Fresh outbreak! How it stings! The clouds have swallowed the light of the stars, and never again shall they shine on this poor soul.
Well, you're a Weaver's fan, dude. You're in a marsh covered with fog. What do you expect? Go to any other place, basically, in Eternum. Well, I do know what to say, but I don't know what to say.
Oh, stranger, please inspire me. I am listless, without purpose or flow in my works. Do something beautiful. Show me how you would dance at the summer MedleyFaire.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to do a little dance. Seriously? Break it up. Jordan, Empire, guitar. I don't think that counts as a dance, though. No, didn't count as a dance. Let's do the wiggle. Not enough. There we go. Seems I convinced him. All right.
Is that a page of verse from Blaze? May I see? Well, it's certainly exuberant. Oh, and that is all I ask of any of my beloved guests. Some good cheer and a heart open to joy.
I'm glad you're happy.
Woo! The dance floor is bursting. The food and drink are flowing, and the music never stops. I dare say, this is the finest MedleyFaire I've ever hosted, and I owe so much of it to you.
Is there anything else I can do?
Well, I must confess something, dear friend. I have a dream, you see, of the entire island ringing with song, of the very streets, the cliffs, the rivers of Eternum, alive with laughter and joy.
That sounds like a tall order.
With music in your soul, nothing is impossible. Take your instrument and go forth. Let the hills of Eternum ring with your sound. Bring as many people as you can from far and wide.
Okay, I'm not really sure if this is a quest we had last year, but it's probably to sing a song.
Someday, my MedleyFaire shall grow and encompass the whole of this isle. But until that lovely dream comes true, I will need your help.
Okay. Play My New Home, Novice Anywhere in a Tournament. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed to do last year as well. So let's go to the outside here where there's nobody around. Don't want to bore anybody with my false note. And yeah, I know I have my settings and audio, and then you basically have, where is it? Vocal? Music volume. I think instruments. There we go. So I can put this, let's put it on 50. And I'll let you enjoy how bad I play. So what did we need? What did we need to? My New Home. Okay. Did I already have that one, or is it? Because I got a lot of boxes open. My New Home. flute music. Already learned, okay. And yeah, if you open the actual sturgeons, guys, you can get these resources, of course, from them. We checked before what you can do with them. There we go. And then mandolin, already learned. Already learned. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. It's a complete hashtag dexterity for 33 minutes. Also grants well fit, constitution and strength. So it's a complete rehash of last year's. They just copy pasted. And I already have better equipment than that. And we could trash this later on as well. Or actually throw it on the floor. Because everybody basically has this music, right? So, my new home. Let's pick a song. My new home. My new home is a flute ready. Oh my god! At the end I screwed up one note. Oh my god, one note. 353 music. Still pretty good. Still pretty good, right? Is this enough for the quests? Yes, it is. I was expecting a little bit of music to be heard here, but apparently there's not.
And to think, not so long ago, you didn't even own an instrument.
Well, it's from last year, actually.
You, my dear, are truly a maestro in your
It's
own
Maestro, not Maestro.
Next MedleyFaire, I shall compose a grander duet in your honor.
Well, thank you.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Summer MedleyFaire. This year is a complete triumph, thanks to you.
You are welcome. So let's open up the shop, guys. The most important thing that people are interested in. And see what we got new for this year. So we got the fishes. We got Scale Dust Delight. Definitely something I'm probably gonna buy a little. It's only 2 regulars. We also got Intelligence. If you want to buy some food. I don't think these go away. Because I think I got some food left from last year. Had some tokens over. And well, basically, I still need reputation to go to the next ranks. So that is kind of strange though. So already learned. Oh, new music. Okay, so 2 pieces of new music, and they're free. 0 tokens. Well, don't mind if I do. Hell yes. Now we got light ether vial. So okay, so the ether vials that you need to craft up the mounted catch stations, you actually buy them. It's not something you craft. And then Summer MedleyFaire Fish Fiend. I think this is new, or it would say that I already own it, I think. Summertime Marine Banner. Got a floating wall lantern. And a summertime hanging frog fish lights. For Bard, we got the potent ether vial for 8. Fish Fiend. This one is actually looking pretty well. Looking pretty good. And yeah, unlocked the Wiggle Dance from last year. We got the Summertime Holiday Torch. Okay, and fish grill. I think that's new as well. Fruit of the Vine was here last year as well. We unlocked it. A bunch of patterns. Allowing you to craft a mackerel breastplate at the forge. If you're interested in crafting. We got the powerful ether vial. Fish bane. Another skin. Is it a tool or a skin? It's tool. So yeah, I already got the ancient fishing pole, guys, which is like one of the best you can actually get. Medley shuffle, already have that one. The blue spotlight and the orange spotlight were here last year as well. I got them in my homes. Same with the carpet diem. Unlocked. So yeah, all the instruments that you can buy. Midsummer pole is a tool skin. Can't look at it though. The Sturgeon luxury cap. It's new. Okay, that's cool. New weapon skin. Long swordfish. Starfish defender. That's gonna be a shield. So there's weapon skins in here now as well. Oh, that is pretty cool. So the intense eater vial. We've got fish vial. The lucky day 2. Lucky night 2. Freshwater colossus and saltwater colossus. Yeah, if this was like... Yeah, I got lucky night 2 and daytime colossus 3. The saltwater brawn 3. Sun's reach. So, this might be actually a better one. We got the cam skin. 2 more emotes. And then... housing item, trophy. Fishing experience. This might be interesting to actually buy 3 of them. Just like for events like this. I think this is the first thing I'm gonna buy in this event. Like 3 of these totems. 3 of these trophies. Hang them up in my house. Basically get 30% on top of the 25% increase from the food, right? We got a bunny. I think, no, I don't have this one yet. Oh, the Maestro showstopper. Head mask, that is new. The luxury shawl is the same. And then we got the legendary skins here. So I've got some stuff still to buy. And there we go, guys. The complete quest line for the summer MedleyFaire for 2023. Sadly enough, like I said, it's a hashtag for the previous event, guys. It's exactly the same one. Even every quest, every voice line they bring. A little sad. We do got new rewards, so there are stuff that returning players or new players can go for. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy and start catching some fish and catching some bugs. Let's sit our ass down like we always do and end the episode up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in New World or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.